So what I'm going to share with you today, I am going to talk about my personal story because my personal story is very tied into this topic of being uncomfortable asking for a sale. And I'm going to share with you the results that led to in my life, or I should say the lack of results that led to in my life. But what I actually want to start with before my story is something a little more eye-opening or a little more shocking, I think. And you've heard other speakers talk about it, the statistics of how many businesses go out of business within the first year. Maggie just talked about it, the first year within the first 5 years. Now, I've heard a lot of different statistics. What numbers have you heard of the percentage of business that go out of business in the first 5 years? What have you heard?
90.
Yep, I've heard that all. 85, 90, 95%. I've heard all those statistics. And I don't know which one's actually perfectly accurate. All I know is if you're a messenger and you've started or are thinking of starting a business, we hear those statistics and they sort of go over our head, thank God, because if we really took them to heart, would you ever start? Would you start anything that had a 15% chance of success? If you were going to get married to someone and they said, you got a 5% shot with this guy, would you do it? No way. No way. So thank goodness those statistics go over our head, but I want to give you the reality of it. The reality of it is if we were all new business owners, this is our first year in business, what those statistics mean is this. From you, hello, back, and to that side, you get to stay in business. Yeah, there's like 5 of them over there. 5 people. Everyone from that line over, smart man. You are out of business within 5 years. Out of business within 5 years. Now here's the thing, if you started a widget business, that's unfortunate, and it's unfortunate for the people involved. But if you're a messenger, all of you just failed to get your message out to the world. And that's a bigger problem. And it's definitely a bigger problem for Chris and I. Chris is my business partner. If you haven't had a chance to talk to Chris and I yet, or meet with us, we hope we get a chance to talk to you before we leave today. But where Chris and I come from is this place of almost desperation to help messengers get over their reluctance to sell what they do. Because what we know is that if you can't sell what you do, if you can't get comfortable asking for the money and charging what you're worth, which means an amount that you actually can live on and sustain yourself, then your message dies with your business. And we are not okay with that. So I don't mean to sound overly dramatic or overly serious, because really, this is who Chris and I really are. We're rock stars in our own minds. Every year in Rochester, New York, where we live, they have this event called the Ugly Disco. And everybody gets dressed up in their ugliest disco clothes, and we go party all night with like 3,000 of our closest friends, and all the money goes to charity. It is so much fun. We do it every year. And I just love showing this picture because I think sometimes people look at Chris and I and they get this impression that we're a little, I don't know, we're professional, but we're a little stuffy. Or one woman actually came up to me at the last Messenger Summit and told me that she thought I was unapproachable. And I mean, it crushed me. I was like, unapproachable? I've worked my whole life to like almost be more approachable than, I probably should be. So it was really disheartening. So I like to show that, we're actually a lot of fun.